Not yet? Okay, we're live. All right. Well, let's.
Hello, this is Seth and Katrine. Katrine's joining me today because I had some dental work and I can talk very little. So,
Yeah, so I will actually take over a little bit for today. It's not going to be a very long live, but I wanted to definitely make sure that Seth is not going to overdo his mouthing activities. So, so welcome. I know it's a different time today. It's Wednesday. We normally come live at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Today it's 6 p.m. Eastern time because we were hoping Seth is feeling much better, but the dental work took quite a bite out of him. Um, so I just wanted to share our screen quickly and show you what I will be talking about. And then when Seth likes to chime in, he can chime in. If you are part of our Aromatherapists in Business group, you might or might not have seen my post the other day about did your school or course teach you percentage blending? So basically what I mean by that, so can you see my screen actually, Seth? Can you see it?
yeah, can you zoom in a bit?
Not really.
Okay, all right.
So let me just try to zoom in, but I think it's gonna look a bit funky. Well, you're on your phone, so I think that's basically try to watch it on your desktop if you're watching. But anyway, so I basically posted that a few days ago. Did your school actually teach you percentage blending? We know as aromatherapists, we often work with drops, and that makes sense, maybe especially if we do like a small, tiny blend, but also if we are starting out, that's all we know. I know that an entire industry is blending with drops. So the negative side, and we have discussed it a million times, is it's hard to replicate the blend. We know that drops are incredibly inaccurate. You will not be able to really know. It can double up basically. Seth has done many examples. He wrote a blog post about it, how important it is to use a scale if you can. So so I posted that question here, you can see, and it says basically, if you like to let us know why do you think they don't teach it and so on. But it looks like actually 66% of the schools have been teaching or touching at least the topic of percentage blending, and 33% of schools not. And then our lovely Hana from the Tisserand Institute posted here just a quick hack. Basically, if you have an EO blend written out in drops and want to translate it into percentages, just treat the drops as if they were ratios. So if you have 3 drops of eucalyptus, 2 drops of lavender, and 5 drops of geranium, that is basically giving you a 30, 20, and 50% geranium. It's not always this neat, but it works as a shortcut. So I wanted to translate that specific one into our Blend Precisely app. And we discovered something where it goes a little bit beyond. As Hannah said, it's not always that neat, and you need to do even more math. But we're going to take the pain out of it, and we are going to deliver you something on Sunday night, and we will go live with it then again next Wednesday. But Seth said, okay, this is it. We got the request already from a few people. I have been also saying that it would be really nice if we can convert from drops into cosmetic blending or percentage blending. So let me quickly show you what Hannah's version would look like. So she said, eucalyptus, lavender, geranium. So if you add eucalyptus, and I'm just going to add basically any eucalyptus. I'm not going to pay great attention to which one because it's about the fact of the drops and percentages. And geranium it was. All right, so geranium. Let's add this one. And then we're going to set here drops, for example. So if you enter this right now, and let me just quickly check, she said 3, 2, and 5 drops, 3 drops here, 2 drops here, and 5 drops here. That is all really beautiful because if you go to more statistics, it ends up being exactly 100%. So 20% of lavender, eucalyptus 30%, and geranium 50%. Just what she mentioned here. And that works out. It's a 3 to 2 to 5 ratio, basically, in that case. Now, if you have books, like, for example, the complete book of essential oils, and Aromatherapy by Valerie N. Warwood, you probably have thought many times, heck, how am I going to do this? She mostly, let me find one. She mostly has stock blends in here. So, for example, I don't know if you can see it, but she has here geranium 5 drops, immortelle 8 drops, grapefruit, rosemary, lemon, puts the drops out here. That's really going to be difficult to put this into 100% stock blend because it varies greatly. So let's just take that example here. So it would be nice, in this case, it's very simple. It would be really nice to just simply click the button, save it here as a test Hana, save it, and then have a save as cosmetic blend button that it converts it automatically into a cosmetic blend. And we know we can do cosmetic blending over here by check marking the little cosmetic mode. So we can just simply convert it. So Seth is gonna give you this beautiful, great gift by Sunday. I hope his teeth is gonna be his teeth work, his dentist work is gonna be fine by then. But we're basically going to give you the possibility to automatically save it as a cosmetic blend, meaning it will show up here as your percentage version, and then you can scale it very easily and whatnot else. Now, Seth, remember we talked about this actually a little bit before. Let me just stop sharing for a moment. So we talked about this a little bit before. If you have like a blend where it is like geranium 5 drops, 8 drops of immortelle, grapefruit 5 drops, rosemary 9 drops, lemon 5 drops, right? So that one is going to be way more difficult to create 100% blend. And you know what I'm going to just do? I'm going to give you this quickly here. 5 drops of geranium. I'm just going to put this in here. 8 drops. Let's put frankincense. I'm going to shorten them all a little bit to go faster and not bore you. Grapefruit. 9 drops of rosemary. And 5 drops of lemon. So let me just add this banner. Show. So if we have something like this, 5 drops geranium, 8 drops of frankincense, 5 drops of grapefruit, 9 rosemary, and 15. That blend is, for example, let's see, 10, 18, 27. We are looking here at 32 drops total. That is not a 100% blend. Easily converting that from drops into percentage doesn't work. Correct? Right. Me and math. That's why normally Seth does these things. That's why he wrote the app for me. Say something.
Yeah. So yeah, that's accurate. I really like what Hana wrote there. Drops to drops gives you percentages. There's going to be small deviations of that. Like if one oil has a different density,
There's a lot different. But with a blend like this right now, 5 drops, 8 drops, 5 drops, 9 drops, 5 drops, in that case, that is the not so neat version of converting that into percentages right now.
Right.
So what the easiest path is, let's say you have a ton of recipes, okay? And you're going to want to have now cosmetic blending or percentage blending. So Seth is going to implement this button where it converts directly from from drops into percentages. But if I put this in right now into Blend Precisely, exactly what you see here, and let me show you how that would look like. Let me see. I'm going to take myself out and Seth as well, so you can actually see the entire screen. Share screen, this one, and I'm going to enter that directly in here. So I'm going to clear and I'm going to add, let me just put those ones in geranium. Then I'm going to put in frankincense. Then I will add grapefruit. I will add rosemary. And again, I'm not paying attention to the Latin name right now, and lemon, because it's simply all about the percentage blending. So let's say you have that all here in drops and you use your old recipes maybe, and everything is working in drops. So now you have 5 drops geranium, you're going to have 8 drops of frankincense, 5 drops of grapefruit, you will have 9 drops of rosemary, and 5 drops of lemon. Sorry, this one is basil lemon, but that's okay, just for the purpose right now. So here we go, and this one is 1.6 gram. So if you go right now to more statistics, it will tell you exactly the percentages in your blend. So theoretically, and up to now, this is how we explained it. Just grab those percentages, which you have to hand write down, and I did that actually for one of them. Just gonna show you quickly. I know you can't see me, but anyway, so you would write down these percentages here on the right hand side, and then go back, clear this one out, and add them in cosmetic mode. So let me just put here test mode in. Again, Hana, not so neat. And that is the not so neat version, because that is really difficult to create 100% stock blend out of this one. So clear it out, cosmetic blend, and then you would start entering here all of these ones based on the statistic percentages you have saved. I'm going to stop right over here. Okay, stop sharing. So basically, if that was the case until now, we are going to change that and make it super easy, because I think it's going to be really, really helpful. Funny enough, most of the aromatherapy books out there, they are all about drops. And that is fine. It's just, if you're in business and you need to recreate blends for your customers, you do not want to work with drops. And the reason is because it's completely inaccurate, and we don't want to do this. We are all about blending precisely. And if you want to read any of our blogs, we wrote about it and we talked about it. You can go into all our lives. There you will find drops versus grams and so on. Our blog post has quite a few messages as well. Seth?
Yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to Jackie and Hana and the other people that have requested this ability to convert. It's one of my little treasures in what I do, is to take what you are asking and give you what you want. So
yeah, so that was a really, really good point from Hana on how to do this trick if you don't use Blend Precisely, or if you don't have a math brain. So use that for sure as an interim, or if you don't have Blend Precisely, use that always. We will definitely get you this easy conversion. Can't wait to try. Facebook user, who are you? Let us know so we can say hi. Yeah, so I'm excited about this one. And by the way, this literally came up yesterday or the day before. We talked about it this morning. Seth said, you know what? This question came up enough. It's something I can do, and I should have it by Sunday night. Oh, Eugene, nice to meet you. See you even around that hour. So this one will be super nice, and you will be able to save your formulations as drops and as well as percentages or cosmetic in grams, milliliters cosmetic formulation. So just quickly, we call it cosmetic formulation or cosmetic mode just because they have been doing this forever and ever and ever in percentages. And that is just, and grams. And that's just the most accurate way of blending. So if you want to be sure that you recreate your blends, that's why we are just calling it cosmetic mode, because it came from there. We are honoring it, and I have no fear in combining our aromatherapy knowledge with the cosmetic knowledge. I think the better we can get in our community, the better it is for everyone. So that's it already. If you have any questions, let us know. Seth is healing up, and I will take over in that department for as long as needed right now. But thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think, and then we will let you know once that specific feature is live. And hopefully that will be on Sunday night. Anyway, have a wonderful, hey there, Tracy. Have a wonderful evening. If you're just jumping online, watch the replay. I think you'll like this new feature coming out on Sunday. Okay, talk to you soon. You want to say something, Seth?
No, I'm just waving my hand goodbye. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Ciao.